Hello, I'm Aisha Suberkar, and this is World in 2 Minutes, brought to you by trtworld.com. 3 more people exhibiting Ebola-like symptoms have been hospitalized in Madrid, bringing the total to 6. Some are blaming cuts in public spending, which they say have undermined the efficiency of hospitals, while others accuse health authorities of not following isolation protocols when faced with a suspected Ebola case. Our next story takes us towards eastward. French Defense Minister Jean-Yves Le Drian has said that France will soon provide weapons and military equipment to the Lebanese army as part of a $3 billion Saudi grant to help it fight jihadists entering into Lebanon from Syria. The contract, which was initially agreed in December, has been under intense scrutiny for several months due to negotiations between Paris and Riyadh. Our next story takes us to Lebanon, where lawmakers have failed a 13th attempt to elect a new president, reflecting lack of agreement on a consensus candidate for the head of the state. Lack of a quorum, or the minimum number of legislators required to be present, as in the previous attempts, prompted Parliament Speaker Nabih Berri to postpone the voting session to October the 29th. And our last story is from Turkey. The UN Refugee Agency has said more than 1 million Syrian refugees in Turkey may go without food, medicine and shelter unless there is an increase in international funding. More than 180,000 residents of Kobani have fled to Turkey as ISIS has closed in over the last 3 weeks. Carol Butler, the UNHRC representative in Turkey, said there was a global responsibility to look after the refugees. And that brings us to the end of another session of World in 2 Minutes. We'll be back in 2 hours with more stories. Goodbye.